Ambarisa Maharaj, Dwadashi. He was doing Dwadasi. Ambarisa Maharaj did Dwadasi Vrat. So the time to break the fast was very, 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 very small. It was not much time. So he took What happened? What happened to the sound? I can't hear the sound. Sounds problem. Oh. How to make some button is here. Thank you. Shivji is called Mrityunjaya. Who is Mrityunjaya? The Puspa. Through Nitya. Mahamantra. This is the Mahamantra of Mrityunjaya. So people speak Vasudayam Urvaridam Bandhanam. This is a very nice mantra. It's a very powerful mantra. If you do this japa of this mantra, then all the rogue and all the disease and the worries would run away. If you do this 1000 bar, you can do this mantra over 1,000 times is good. But many people do it, but our Vaishnavas don't. Sometimes our Vaishnavas do it 11 times or 108 times. This mantra is very powerful. Shivji, from the Vaishnava, Shivji is the topmost. Shivji is the topmost Vaishnava. Who is the best? Who is the topmost Vaishnava? Is Shivji. Shivji. There's many meanings of the word Shiv. Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram. Satya means what is truth. What is very sundar? What is the most beautiful? It is Bhagwan's name. Bhagwan's name is Sundaram. You cannot measure the Bhagwan's name, or you cannot compare with anything else. In Shastra, Shiv. What is the meaning of Shiv? Means Nirmal, pure, Pavitra. The meaning of the Shiv means Satyam, Shivam, Sundaram. Satya, that is the truth. Who is the Satya truth? Is Bhagwan. In Bhagavad it says Satyam Param Dhimai. What is this Satya? What is the Satya? This Satya is Swayam Bhagwan, Sri Krishna. Is Satya. Is para tattva. Satyam Param Dhimai. Satya We should meditate on Bhagwan. वास्तव में Bhagwan's name is Shiva. Shivam. Even in Upanishad, in these many kathas, RadhaRani's many Sita Devi's name, many people, they do not understand, they get confused. They think Shivaji is, they think Krishna is alag a devata and Shivaji is alag a devata. It is a siddhanta in between. Shiv, what is the meaning of the word Shiv? Param, the param paritam, satyam swarup. He is the satyam swarup. Who is the satyam swarup is Shivji. One is material, one is satya, one is local material truth, and one is spiritual truth. With material, whatever we see with our eyes is this material truth. So our mother and father, we will tell our mother and father, yes, we will say, yes, this is my mother, this is my father. That is true at the moment. You saw the grass, you've seen the grass. At that moment, you see the takli means at the moment. You see the grass, it's material. So at that time, at that moment, it's truth. I'm looking at you. That is satya or is it false? This is truth. It's satya. For how long? For just for that second, for that little time, is the truth. That's why in Shastra it says there's two types of satya, two types of truth, just at the moment, and one is spiritual truth. Momentary truth and spiritual truth. And they say Brahma Satya, that means Brahma and Satya, and they say Jagat, this material world is false. Our Param Gurudev, Bhakti Prajnana Keshav Goswami Maharaj used to condemn this. Jagat hai, mithya hai, that means this material world is not true. Then why are you here? Then what are you saying? Then you think it's mithya. Then what are you saying? Whatever you are saying, that is also false. Our Param Gurudev used to say, he used to explain this and condemned the Mayavadi philosophy. And in the Siddhant, in the truth, he say, there's two types of Satya Pratha. One that is moment at that present. At that time, that is present. And then after, then it becomes, then, so it's temporary. In this material world, it's temporary. Just but that at moment, that is present. Then is Satya. That means tatkalika. Tatkalika means at that moment. But what is the truth? The Bhagwan is eternally truth. That why it says Satyam Param Dhimayi. Goswami, so Goswamis have mentioned this in many commentaries and Tika 108. There's 108 Tika. And there's many kathas in this Tika. Many Vaishnavas have written commentary, means Tika. That's why I said, that's why it's called, one is temporary material Satya and the other one is spiritual Satya. So who is this Satya? Who is the Swarup? Who is this Satya Swarup? Is Bhagwan, Swayam Sri Bhagwan. This is a Shiva tattva. One is Jeev. You asked the question he asked was, so he asked the devotee asks the question that Shivaji, is it temporary or is it satyam? Like Paramarthik satyam, means spiritually satyam. That's why they say Shivji, Indraji, Brahmaji position, this designation. They've got, like, for example, there's a minister. So these are the minister and the under minister. What is your name? This is Sanjay Bandari. For example, let's say Sanjay Bandari is the minister. So he gets 10 years or 5 years. And then what happens? Then what happens? After 5 years, he's not the minister, then he's called ex-minister. So he's got, once he's got that position, then he's called minister. But after 5 years, he's not been voted again, then he's called ex-minister. So that's why in Shastra it says, who is Indra, who is Brahma? They have got position. If you do, anyone who does sadhana and bhajan for 100 years, whoever follows the ashram dharam for 100 birth, palan kare, then who is strictly following varnashram like brahmachari, grihastha or vanprastha and sannyasi, even to follow that, strictly follow that varna ashram in one life is so difficult. But to get so you have to do 100 lives, some 100 birth. You have to strictly follow varna ashram for 100 birth. If somebody, they follow strictly the varna ashram for 100 lives, then they will become Lord Brahma. They will become Chatur. Brahma is not ordinary. Kabhi, sometimes jivas, sometimes there's two Brahmas. One is Hiranyagarbha Brahma, Vairaj, and one is Vairaj Brahma. There's two types. There's two Brahma. These are technical words. Who is Vairaj Brahma? Then is Hiranyagarbha Brahma. It depends on the kalp. In some kalps, you will not be able to find a Suddha Jeev who has followed 100 lifetimes of Varna ashram strictly. Then he become Brahma, and he would do the job of creation. So that is 100 lives. You have to follow Varna ashram strictly in some kalpas. Then in some kalpas you will not be able to find jivas like that. That's why 100 years. That's why so the Brahma's creation job, his post is for 100 years. So after 100 years he retires. And then in the Shastra say that Indra takes that position. Even to get Shiva's position is very difficult. It doesn't happen in all kalps. So Shivaji does the destruction. What is the job of Shivaji? Is destruction. So do Brahma. So it is Jiva Koti Brahma, Ishwar Koti Brahma. And the Shiv Koti Brahma, Then you have one Ishwar Koti Brahma. Sorry, Ishwar. It's not easy to destruct. If you made a beautiful house, if you want to destroy, if you don't want to destroy a sun temple or Hanuman's temple, then how much fight there is. JCB. So Sunny Mandir, there is a temple. One if you climb on the top of the Sunny temple, then you will say when they are going to destroy that temple. But it's not easy to destroy. So it's why in Katha it says, to dhans means destruction. Destruction, it sounds, oh yeah, destruction is easy, but the job of destroying or destruction is not easy, and this job has been delegated to Shivji. So Shivji is two types of Shivas, Jiva Koti Shiv and Ishwara Koti Shiv. So it's Jiva Koti Shiv. Shiv. So Jiva Koti was Sadasiv. So Sadasiv is Ishwara Koti Jiv. We speak. So Jiv शिव नहीं है. So समझते जीव शिव नहीं है. That means Shiv is not Jiva. So that's why Shiv, Sadasiv. So it's a Sadasiv who does the destruction, whose position is destruction. One is Kailash Shiv. Kailash Shiv is a Jiv tattva. So whatever Brahma speaks, Indra speaks, Shiv. So what are they? They are position. So Indra has his position, Brahma has his position, Shivji has his position. So who is Jiv? Whose Jivas are called Shivja? We don't know. But in different kalp, so this the dansa karya, the destruction of the. So this position has been given to the Shiv. So what does the Bhagavan Vishnu does? Bhagavan Vishnu does the maintain. He maintains everything. Sadasiv. So that is the Sadasiv who is not a Jiv Tattva. His position is destroying this world or destruction. Jiv Shiva, Shiv Shiva, Jiv Shiva, Shiv Shiva, Jiv Shiva. Everybody says that. Jiv Shiva, Shiv Shiva. Krishna Nam. Yes, Krishna Nam and Shiv Nam is not the same. And you should not. That is aparad. That is Satyam Ninda. And also Satuninda. Satyam, what is not truth, and if what is not truth, and if you say that is truth, that is called Ninda. For example, one person didn't steal something, but you call him chor, you call him thief, then what is it? That is criticism. So if somebody stole something, then you can call him thief. Ninda nahi. So if ninda nahi, it's like you are not criticizing. If somebody stole something and you call him a thief, that's not criticizing. But if somebody didn't steal and then you call him thief, then that's criticizing. So for example, Ravan stole Sita. So who is Ravan? Ravan is a thief. So if you call Ravan, he's a thief, then is he criticizing him? No, that's telling the truth. So he said, so even Krishna is, we call him Makhan Chor. What is Krishna called? Krishna is called Chor. What is he stealing? He's stealing the Hriday. He's stealing Srimati Radhika's heart. Is he Makhan Chor? Navanita. Krishna was also stealing Gopi's clothes. Vashan Chor. Vastra, muscle, kapda, Navanida Chora. So what did he do? Krishna stole the clothes of gopis. He is also stealing the thieves. One times you become surrendered to Krishna, what will Krishna do? Krishna will steal all your papas. Krishna will steal all your sinful activities. Just by calling Govinda's name, all your sinful activities will be stolen. Choram Chinnama Aneka Chanama Choram. Was it? What did Krishna steal? He stole Makhan. Ma means not. Makhan. What did Krishna stealing? What is he stealing? He's stealing Gopi's prem. So such a beautiful say. Makhan. Ma means nahi. Ma means not. Kam. Makhan came. He didn't steal the kam. He stole the prem of gopis. What did Krishna steal? He stole the prem. Gopis, the prem that is in Gopi's heart. That's what he stole. Remember this. What did he say? Makhan. Ma means not calm. Ma means not. Calm. And Makhan. Khan means calm. So he didn't steal the calm, he stole the prem from the Gopi's heart. Gopi's calm is Gopi's prem. When we go to Kamyavan, Kambas, so Krishna steals everything. Ninda, Aropya means what is not the truth. If you speak sadhu is a sadhu, that's not Ninda. Ninda means a sadhu. A chor, a person who is a thief, if you call him he is a thief, that's not Ninda. But if he's not stolen and then you call a thief, then that's a Ninda. This is put a rope on you, then it means Ninda. So somebody will say, oh, why did he speak Katha? So if somebody is actually a thief and you call him a thief, then that's not Ninda. That's why I said you don't just chant Harinam. Na nindati. Na nindati means don't criticize anyone. It's just waste of time. Or a thief is stealing. In Shastra, so what in the Bhagavad it says, if you criticize anyone, you won't benefit anything, and even if you praise somebody, even if that okay, you might think okay, if you praise somebody, then you might get some money. But I will speak one katha. There was one day, one Akbar. There was an assembly of Akbar. This is Akbar Bilmal ki katha. He said, Akbar said to Bilmal, "Hey Bilmal, I like begun. Begun means eggplant. Eggplant. This eggplant is very nice. He's praising eggplant. You make with eggplant. You can make bharta. You can make roasted eggplant. You can make whatever you make from eggplant. It's always nice. You can make sabji. You can make bhaja from eggplant. Chakachak. Chakachak means." Oh, he said. So Bilmal said, "Ha ha ha. Yes. So Akbar said, "Bekar." He said, "Bekar." Bilmal said, "There is no quality in began. Began. Be means no quality." So he said, "Oh, but if you eat eggplant, then you get itchy skin. Then you get allergy." So doctor said, "Don't eat bagel. If you get itchy skin, then don't eat eggplant." So then Bilmal said, "Ha. Yes. Yes, bekar means bekar is wasted. It's useless. There's no qualities." So in Chaturmas we don't eat begamal. Yeah, we don't eat eggplant. Then the seeds are not good. The seeds are bit. I don't know. Begun means. Then Akbar Shah said. So he said, Akbar said, when I said good qualities of the eggplants, and you said yes. And then he said, when I spoke bad qualities of eggplants, you also said yes. So if you say good qualities of eggplants, then I'll say okay. If you say it's bad, then it's bad. So if I say to you that eggplant is bad, so if I say opposite, then you'll get angry. So I'm accepting whatever you are saying. So he said, yes. If somebody, he's saying, I'm not the eggplant's das, I'm your das. So I will accept you, whatever you say. So what katha we said? Ninda. Ninda is, who is Ninda? Satam Ninda. Satam Ninda means sadhu ki ninda. Do not criticize sadhus. Sadhus do not have any faults. Our Rupa Goswami Pad is saying in Upadesamrita, whoever is a pure devotee, he doesn't have any faults. If you think, then the faults are in your mind. In sadhu's mind, there is no fault. He's pavitra. Sadhu is like water. Water, if you look at the water, is pure. The water that's going in the drain is apavitra, it's not pure water. But the water that you are drinking is pure. So Jal. So Kuwa ka jal, the water from the well. Then Nal Jali, that water that comes out from the tap. Then there's water in the river. Then the water, even when we peshpar, that's water. Then it's hot, perspiration. So everybody knows. What is it saying here? Jal, right? He said that jal. Jal means water. There's so many different types of water, right? Ninda. You should not criticize sadhu. Ganga is pavitra. Ganga jal, the water in Ganga is pure. The ordinary water so the water, yes, the water that's got bubbles, like bubbles and muddy bubbles, that is not pure water. That water should be not used for the worship of Bhagavan. So if there is if there is any blood, there's blood in water, then that water is impure. But if it's Ganga Jal, even if it bubbles, those bubbling, then also Ganga Jal is pure. So like wherever there is Vaishnava, that's why you should not see any fault in Vaishnava. The Vaishnavas don't have any fault, they only have good qualities. But drishti, so it's our drishti, our eyes are faulty. So our mind are faulty. That's why we are looking. So sadhus are not ordinary Vaishnavas. Haridas Thakur, if you call Haridas Thakur a Muslim, then that's aparadh. But really, who is Haridas Thakur? Is a pure Vaishnava. He's a Nam Acharya. Vastami, even though he was born in a Muslim family, but we shouldn't think of Haridas Thakur as anyone ordinary. He's a Vaishnava. Whoever's taken Guru and who's taken Diksha, then they change. What was their Gotra? Their Gotra is Achyuta Gotra. Whoever's taken Harinam and Diksha. If you haven't took your Diksha, Gotra. If you haven't taken Diksha from a pure Guru, then you'll have different Gotra. But as soon as you've taken Diksha, if you've taken Diksha from a Guru, then you are Achyuta Gotra. Hari kya bhaje. So whoever's doing Hari Bhajan, who is chanting Hari Nam, then he belongs to Haris. Then his Gotra means the dynasty we come in, that is Achyuta Gotra. Then they will become Krishnas. You should not speak about Vaishnavas' previous ashrams. Yeah. Sadhu ki ninda nahi karni chahiye means you should not criticize sadhu, and you should not also speak about previous history of the previous ashram before they took sannyas. So just like Ganga Jal is pavitra, is pure, similarly the Vaishnavas are pure. So sound is sorry low. So you look at a Vaishnava, doesn't mean his body, somebody is very thin, some sadhus are very fat. That doesn't, he's fat. He's like a big body. Patla, whatever size of the sadhu. That it's aparadh, by saying if some sadhu maybe are not walking straight, so that is called aparadh. So if sadhus get angry, then it's mangal for us. Like Naradji, got angry for Naval Kumar. Narad Rishi's anger is it good or bad? It's not dosh. It's a Suddha Bhakta. If a Suddha pure devotee gets angry on us, that is good for us. What will they do? They will see the fault in us and then they get angry. Just Nal Kuver, just Narad Rishi got angry on Nal and Kuver. And if he didn't give us shrap, if he didn't curse to him too, then they would not have become two trees and then they wouldn't have been delivered by Govinda. But Udar Tattva. So that will be delivered. Okay, it will take time. But Narad Rishi, oh, he cursed those two, that you will become trees. But where was that, these trees, where was the birth of these trees? It was in Vrindavan, in Gokul, near Nand Bhavan, near the house of Nand Baba. In the yard of Nand Baba's house. So that's where they took the birth of the trees. Then, and that's why he did Damodar Lila, and then he delivered the two trees. What was the Swarup? Snigdha Kanta and Madhukanta. Snigdha Kanta and Madhukanta. That was their Swarup. They were in the yard of Nanda Baba. That's why this is Sadhu's anger. Sadhu's anger is kripa. Sadhu's anger is kripa. So just like Narad Muni got angry with Nal and Kumar, that's anger. Actually, we have to understand that the anger is a mercy, is a krupa, is krupa of Guru. So sometimes people will say, Arey, so Guru who are only praising you. Some people think, oh, the Guru are always praising is a good Guru. And a Guru who is slapping us and getting angry. And some people will say, oh, that's not a good sadhu because he's getting angry with him. So there is a doctor, for example, one doctor is doing an operation. Then that there's two doctors. One doctor, if something's bun, one doctor will say, foo, and then there will be other doctor who will actually do the operation. So which doctor is better? Actually, a good doctor will operation and he will cut that wound. Or forame, like you have a bubble, that all the rubbish is in that bubble, he will actually cut it and get rid of it. But the doctor who does foo. So it's the doctor who's doing foo. Which doctor is better? Or the one who is actually doing the operation? So you will get pain, when he will cut that bubble that's caused on your skin. So for 3 or 4 days, so you will suffer for 3 or 4 days. So what, you will swear at that doctor? And he's put the bandage on you, and that is when, then after 3 days, when you get better, then you will go to the doctor and say, oh, thank you, you got me better. So similarly, sadhu is always for our benefit. He is always doing kripa on us, even if he gets angry. Sadhu never. You try and understand. Sadhu who is always praising you, then you have to understand that he wants something from you. He wants some money. He wants to empty your pocket. Empty your pocket. So who is a sadhu? Really, who is a good sadhu? So in one of the nama apradhis that you should not criticize a sadhu. The sound is so low. Guru Avagan. What is the second nama apradh? Is Guru Avagan, not following Guru's instruction. Even Diksha Guru. Guru is not ordinary. Don't think of them as ordinary. We are sleeping, so Gurus are sleeping. We are eating, so Gurudev is eating. So don't think he's an ordinary human being. Gurudev is not an ordinary human being. You shouldn't take Gurudev as an ordinary human being. The sound is lost. I've lost some sound is very low. No, I can't hear. In Shastra I said, Guru Agnya, means Guru's instruction. If Guru have given you instruction, then you should, without thinking, you should follow it. If Gurudevs have given you any instruction, without thinking, you should follow it. You shouldn't. That's why Gurudev said. Yeah, Gurudev says, go get me a glass of water. So you don't ask, shall I get water from the tap, or a filtered water, or cold water, or hot water? So I don't drink cold water. So if the disciple should know that I don't drink cold water, should always get warm water. So if you are serving Guru, then a disciple should know. So disciples should know how to serve the Guru, what type of water he needs. Then it's properly serving Guru. What is the sest seva? What is the topmost seva? Sorry, I can't hear him. Srimati Radhika knows the heart of Krishna. That's why in Chaitanya Charitamrita it says, Radhika Nama Purane. Okay. Srimati Radhika knows inner desires of Krishna. Only Srimati Radhika knows the inner desire of Krishna, and she's the only one who can really serve Krishna. That's why Radhika Nam Krishna Partama. She fulfills the desire of Krishna's heart. What is the Radhika Nam? What is the Radhika's name? Is Krishna's. She knows the inner desire of Krishna. And Srimati Radhika, why does she do man? Why does Radhika do man? In Prem Samput. In Prem Samput. You must read this Prem Samput. So same Krishna came in the Devananda Roop in Prem Samput. Oh please, I can't hear Sham Prabhu's voice. Then Shyam Krishna came to RadhaRani in the so she came in a lady's form, lady's dress to RadhaRani and says, "Hey RadhaRani, why do you love Krishna so much? So why do you have man?" So Radhika is saying that because when I have man, then Krishna feels happy. I go into man for the sukh of Krishna, for the happiness of Krishna. Prayer करे कि मानस सत्व. Krishna is our Priyatma. Even if Krishna is swearing, you are thief, hey Krishna, you are nonsense, you are lumpet, you are chore, you are stupid nonsense. Yeah, then Radhika is. Then when Radhika speaks like that, when Radhika speaks like that to Krishna, Krishna is very happy. When she goes in the Divyaman Dasa, then Krishna came in the roop of a bumblebee, and came and touched Radhika's lotus feet. And Krishna is speaking, Radhika, Bangla is. Somebody is asking for Bangla Katha is going on, I don't. So, that bumblebee was flying around. So the bumblebee thought that the lotus feet. So the bumblebee thought the lotus feet of Radha Krishna, the lotus feet of Radhika is like a lotus flower. So the bumblebee is wandering around her lotus feet. So Radhika is saying, "Hey, what do you think you are? You come to pacify? Do not touch my feet. You are kapti, you are duplicate. Even your friend Uddhav, he's a lumpet, and a kapti means hypocrite and duplicate. So whatever you are, so whoever you associate, that's friends. Like if you are a sadhu, then your friends will be sadhu. If you are a chore, if you are a thief, then your friends will be thief. So that's why you are a kapat. That's why your friend is also kapat. Krishna. Why are we doing Krishna's bhajan? But this is Radhika is speaking. Chal kapat, a hypocrite, duplicate. You go away from here. Srimati Radhika is saying is to that bumblebee, hey, bumblebee, you are kapti. Even your friend is kapti. He's come to pacify my man. Go away from here. This is so beautiful katha. The time has passed. There's so much beautiful katha. Prabhuji is asking one katha. He's saying Vishnu, Brahma, Vishnu, Mahesh, Tino, there are three devotees. Hold on. Brahma, there's two. There's Ishwar Kuti Brahma and there's Jeev Kuti Brahma. Also, these two Jivas, Shiva is also Jiva Kati Shiva and Ishwar Kati Jiva. Like Pradhan Mantri, Krishna. Krishna is the topmost. Krishna is the most. But Mahesh, Vishnu is Bhagwan. Vishnu, in the roop of Vishnu, he is maintaining. And in the roop of Shiva, Shivji, he is doing destruction. And in the Brahma's roop, he is creating. Brahma. Also, the question the devotee is asking is that after 100 lifetimes we get Lord Brahmas. But they are not giving the question by one. All of them are asking the question at the same time. That's what Shyam Prabhu said. Jeev is Shiva. Jiva tattva is creative. Jiva tattva are doing the destruction. So Shiv, Bhagwan. Okay. Acha. In some kalpas, the Bhagwan takes the Shiv's position, and that Shivji is called Ishvara Shiv. Ishvara. Oh, Kailash Jiv is Jiva Tattva. Our Gurudev has written one Granth. It's in Hindi, it's in Bangla. The name of the book is Shiva Tattva. I've got one question to ask. I don't know how to type. There is Bhagavad Tattva. Vishnu is Bhagavad Tattva. Jeev cannot be Vishnu. So Vishnu is Bhagavad Tattva. So you have to understand that Bhagwan, Vishnu will always be Bhagwan Kata. But this Jiva Brahma and Ishvara Brahma. And also Shivji can be Jiva Shiv, Jiva Tattva, and also Ishwar Tattva, Jiv. This is a Hiranya Brahma, Hiranya Garbha Brahma. There's 4. How many faces he has? He has 4 faces. That's why Hiranya Garbha Brahma. One is Vairaj Brahma. There is Bhagwan Koti, Ishwar Koti. Even Bihari Lal ki jai. Time's finished. Shiv Tattva we will speak tomorrow. We don't have no idea about the time. Tomorrow come everybody on the line and we will speak. Gurudev will speak about Shiv tattva. What does Vishnu do? Vishnu maintains. Vishnu is a maintainer. He maintains the universes. Shivji in some kalpa this is called Jiva Koti Shivji. In some kalpa hey Sadasiv. So when Bhagwan takes the position of a Sadasivji and takes his position, then it's called Sadasiv. And that's a Ishwar tattva. And Brahma is also, whereas Brahma Jiva tattva, Hiranya Garbha is a Ishwara Koti Brahma. Vishnu is a Swayam Bhagavat tattva. Shivji is Jiva tattva and Ishwara tattva. But Vishnu is always Bhagavat tattva, Bhagwan tattva. You should listen to this many times. Hiranya Garbha, whereas Brahma, remember it in your mind. Chalo, finish. Sindhu Bhai Vacha Patita Nam Pound Payo Vaishnav. The Shivji